this point, what they should begin to do now is take a quick step back, assess what happened this past weekend. They spent a lot of time and energy building up to this weekend. First step you want to do is take a collective deep breath. As I referenced, look at your financials. To a lot of people, this past weekend was Christmas for them, right? And understand, look at all the people who came in. Go back and take stock. What did you do well? What would you do differently? How do you prepare for the future? Because we have other major events that are going to be coming into the city, specifically, for example, in a couple months, the Detroit Grand Prix will be here. So businesses need to take a deep breath, take stock, look at what they did well, and what should they do differently moving forward.
From a larger view, other big organizations like the NBA perhaps, when they see the NFL pull off a weekend like this, does it kind of whet their appetite to perhaps bring an all-star game here in some of their big events?
Absolutely. I mean, you got 1 million people that showed up over a 3-day weekend, shattered all the records. Well, here's another reason for the NBA, the NHL. What made the NFL so successful is on any given day, 5,000 people came from over in Canada into Detroit, right? So you also have an NBA franchise over in Canada, right? Same thing in the other sports. So from a business standpoint, if I'm the NBA, if I'm the NHL, and I saw that 1 million people showed up, the TV viewership, record numbers, attendees, record numbers. So from a business perspective, I'm going to give Detroit a very serious look. This is a sports-obsessed city. It's a sports-obsessed state. Hey, take advantage of it.
Okay, we're all focused on the positives, of course, but are there any kind of blowback that could happen in a post-draft world for businesses here in Detroit?
Absolutely, because now all of a sudden 700,000 people are gone.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's true, but you go back to normal levels.
You go back to normal levels. So the question is, how do you keep that momentum? How do you keep the people coming back? And one of the things I encourage businesses to do is if you have people who came into, right, if they came into the city, they visit your store, it's okay to post a thank you note on your social media platforms. Take advantage. Build a relationship with them. Establish a conversation and say, we appreciate you coming to Detroit. We want you to come back. So the biggest challenge is going to be how do you maintain that momentum? How do you get more and more people to come back and spend money, especially now that the excitement basically is gone? And that's where a lot of business people have a challenge. They're not exactly sure, what do I do next?
You know, I'm curious, you know, such a big event like this draft comes to town. When the NFL decides this, do they just say, hey, we're coming to town, businesses, do whatever you want to try to thrive? Or do they actually work with businesses to try to help them?
I will give the NFL credit. They actually came in here and they worked with the small businesses. They worked with the business community at large. The organizations such as Build Institute they were also engaged with working with these small businesses. The NFL did not come in here and say, you do your own thing. You still have stipulations that you have to follow. The city of Detroit, it gives you stipulations that you have to follow. You cannot just come in here, for example, and sell fake paraphernalia. It has to be authentic things. So no, there's a very close collaboration between the NFL, the city of Detroit, and the business community.
So what kind of resources are available to help these businesses be sustainable and keep the sustainability going?
We have many organizations such as Build Institute out there who are willing to help you to focus on the future. It's important that you don't stop right now. Keep the momentum going. Engage with your customers. We have universities out here. We have, for example, Wayne State University, Eastern Michigan University, all these plethora of universities that are offering free programs that you can take advantage of that basically says, okay, I'm here. What do I do next? But most importantly, you have other entrepreneurs. You have resources. Reach out to them. Figure out what did they do that made them successful. I think another big challenge, to go back to your earlier question too, Chris, is that we had a lot of pop-up stores, meaning a lot of people from suburban areas, I say that respectfully, put a pop-up location downtown. The question is, do they keep those pop-up locations downtown? Do they make them permanent, or do they take them back out to the suburbs, for example? So my point is, if all these resources work together, don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah, something for those businesses to consider, definitely.